Come.
Press.
Time.
Frame.
Come.
Pressed.
Time.
Frames. Come.
Pressed.
Time.
Frames.
Come.
Pressed.
Time.
Frames.
Come.
Time.
Pressed.
No.
Time.
Frames.
Time. Frames.
Time.
Time.
Frames. Time. Time.
Aim.
Time.
Press.
Aim.
Up. Time.
Time.
Frames.
Press.
Time.
Press.
Time.
Press.
D.
Press. Time.
D.
Time.
Frame. Press.
Time.
Frames.
Come. Press.
Press.
Press. I'm
D.
I'm
Press.
Rains.
Come.
Press.
Frame.
Time.
D.
Frame.
D.
Come.
D. Compressed.
Press.
Time.
Come.
Press. D.
Time.
Frames.
Rest.
D. Com.
Press.
D. Full frame. Press. Time. D.
Come.
Come.
Press.
Press time frame.
D. Full frame. Press. Time. D.
Press.
Tap, 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 tap.
D. Full frame. Press. Time. D. Full frame. Press. Time. D. Full frame. Press. Time. D. Full frame. Press. Time.
Now,
And
no.
No.
Anybody? Do you like some? You have some. Would you like some? Hand.
hand.
Anybody else? We've got one.
Sure.
Hand. Sanity. Doesn't it make you feel sad? Anybody else?
Too late for sanity.
Hand! Where is it? Sanity.
Stands for health and safety.
And sanity. Is that? Hand! Are we saying? Way, and this is a sonic way as well as a treacherous way. Hang on. If you just pause there a moment, my dear. Any technical issues will be solved. So if the next person would like to gather this thread and distribute it so that we can all go down in a connected, possibly 2 meters, 2 yards. And then we'll all process in an orderly fashion, connected. Hopefully connected. Oh, can you hear me?
Now, when I was young at school, we had a geography teacher who said he goes deep when he mentions the word Ice Age. I go deep when I mention the word Berlin Wall.
Once upon a time, there was a cobweb. This cobweb was but one thread that over 30 years began to encompass another basement not unlike this one in which we are standing. I followed that thread, tracing its curves, videoing it, lighting it, adding it to other pieces of work, revering it for those years. And the day came when I had to excavate it from its context and transport it to a new basement, not unlike the one we are standing in now. Unfortunately, during the transit, I made a fatal mistake you should never make with webs, is introduce it to a plastic sheet or a wallet, as the case was. Immediately, the beautiful web contracted and compressed into a very flat and dismal looking shape. But being
is a killer, and we have too much plastic in the world, and we're drowning in it, in the oceans and on land. And so I've taken plastic packaging, mushroom packaging, all packaging from things we eat, and have stitched wool around it, wool of threads that were once lines, and once you stitch them, they go over and under. And if you don't stitch them, they make lines and they entangle. And then they entangle again like a web and like a cobweb and like us. And it's like the entanglement of time as well.
And there was another situation that arose through your experimentation with eyes. Eyes animating rocks, turning numb objects into beings. I followed these experiments carefully and eventually found myself trying to get rid of a lot of information that was incredibly sensitive. Some of this information, in fact, became controlled by the Official Secrets Act. So I decided to fashion the information into a new form of mulch and create people with eyes. I didn't know they were going to be that, but they came as a result of a continuation of this experimentation.
And then we had eyes to look, and we saw compressed time frames at railway stations. You had found the railway years ago. And then we found this, and working to the railway station and the Cumbrian coast. Due to compressed navigation time frames, we are unable to produce our normal timetable process for this
Railway typography, immaculate. This was found also, I think it's bird emanation, bird emanation. And so, without further ado, one of the things we're trying to do here is initiate this exhibition installation with so nearly again. We had a gallery that came up as a result of scaffolding outside our window, blocking our view, our harbour view, and we created the outer space gallery. So some people exhibited on it as well. And this is a recording of the dismantling of the scaffolding that stayed up throughout the first 6 months of lockdown in our lives. I think, are we initiating?
Do we touch the lifeline?
Yeah, oh gosh. This is the very traverse rope that at least one among us carried across Leeds on light night, from the Henry Moore Institute to Surf, the Artist Institute, to Tetley, the Tea Institute. And here we go. It's been denuded through the same process that the cobweb became compressed. And I know not where the elements and totems and fetishes have gone. It is a very sad fact. But here it's going together with the wind. Yeah. So here they become united.
Yes, indeed.
There.
Where do we start? Oh
Please enjoy this. There are ultraviolet lights to see the dark recesses in the far corners of this basement. The rest of it should be self-evident. But you can always ask.